Hi folks, I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness. As Shark has shown with its video documentation for decades, rodeos abuse, injure, and kill animals. We call it the rodeo mafia because of the rampant corruption and lies and cover-ups of animal abuse. Predictably, rodeo propagandists pretend that they're completely on the other side of the social scale. I can't tell you how many times shark investigators have had to listen to rodeo announcers drone on about how tough rodeo people are. Superheroes in oversized hats, buckles, and spurs, according to these carnival barkers in John Wayne Halloween costumes. It should be noted that rodeo people are very anti-government. They don't want the government to tell them anything, and they claim they don't want the government to give them anything. Here is Senator John Barrasso at the 2011 Cheyenne Frontier Days Rodeo. Watch him pander to the anti-government crowd.
And the bottom message I keep giving in Washington from the people of Wyoming is just leave us alone.
Amen. That's the best political speech I've ever seen, ever heard. That is awesome.
Okay, we get it, Senator Barrasso. These rough, tough, independent, phony cowboys are real standalone dudes. Or are they? On April 2nd, 2020, George Taylor, the commissioner of the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association, dealt a significant blow to the legend of the rodeo contestant when he said this.
The federal government recently passed the Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act to assist small businesses during these difficult times. These are programs designed to help small businesses get through these unprecedented times, not entitlement programs, and should not be viewed with any stigma.
What hypocritical BS! Rodeos say they hate the government until they want the government to bail out their failing business. And what is this nonsense about it's not an entitlement program? Of course it's an entitlement program. Hell, it's welfare. But it's welfare with our money because the government doesn't have the money unless we give it to them. And in the future, we'll give it all back and a lot more. I don't have a problem with the government helping people and businesses to stay afloat during the coronavirus challenge. I do have a problem with the government giving money to animal abusers who should get real jobs, especially when those animal abusers have been crowing for years about how they hate the government.
Leave us alone.
It is so telling that the people who make so much noise about how they're so tough, they don't need the government, are now lining up like welfare queens. Hypocrites. Let me circle back for a moment to Commissioner George Taylor, the clown who's trying to blow smoke up the phony cowboy's backside about welfare. This is the same George Taylor we've made a few videos about as we try to get him to stop his phony cowboys from literally shocking tame, domesticated horses to make them buck, and about the violent, deadly cruelty of steer busting. Hey George, all the PRCA rodeos are canceled for now, so do you have time to do something about all that cruelty and corruption? Nah. That's not going to happen because you'd need to be a man to deal with those issues. You'd need a pair, and you are, shall we say, perilous. Now, George is afraid that he and all the government-hating John Wayne wannabes are going to look ridiculous for taking government handouts. Don't worry, George, y'all will get over it. Remember, arrogance isn't the same thing as dignity and self-respect. Fact is, this isn't even the first time for government handouts, not by a long shot. For years, Shark has had a website called RodeoWelfare.com, which shows how rodeo's public arrogance and self-serving claims about tough independence only survives on a foundation of government handouts. Isn't it time for the taxpayer-funded abuse of animals to stop and for the fake cowboys to get real jobs? I'm Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness.
Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video. You can subscribe to our channel to see more of our investigations and learn what you can do to help Shark help animals. To support Shark directly and gain access to exclusive content, consider sponsoring us on Patreon.